games in Wijk and Zee. That is not a lot considering the level of opposition. And, well, Magnus here, he is kind of perked up a bit. He might make one more move, two more moves, but he is going to tip over his king, extend his hand, and give Anish Giri a much desired full point.
Magnus looks absolutely devastated right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if the game ends anytime about now, losing huge material in the current position. As we see, Anish has played excellently throughout, from start to finish. The way he handled the opening, it reminds me of his game against Gukesh, where he came up with this super nice idea of that small rook lift, rook to c2, rook e2, went on to sacrifice a knight, went on to sacrifice a rook, went on to completely expose Black's king and deliver mate. And now again with the white pieces, this time he's taking down the world champion. Magnus in absolute shock at the way the game has turned out. Robert, you said he might resign in a move or two. We might see that happen right now as Magnus realizes there's no way to defend material in this position. You move the rook, you save the rook, you lose the knight as the bishop jumps into b6, and the bishops are doing the talking. The pin is devastating. You end up down a piece in an endgame. This is game over for Magnus, and he realizes it. What a game by Anish. And regardless of what happens in the tournament, at least for this part of it, of the event, Anish has so many reasons to be proud of what he's displayed today over the board.
He's earned his rest day because tomorrow the players are not competing here in the tournament hall. They get to rest. They get to do whatever it is they please before round 5. And there it is. The clock is stopped. Anish Giri takes down Magnus Carlsen. Not a sight you see every day. And the look on Magnus's face is like, what just happened there? The players, they are friends. They've known each other for a long time. They're discussing the game. But Anish is like, what was that, man? How did you make that mistake? You're Magnus.
Wow. And there we have the two players analyzing the lines. But this was an all Anish Giri game. Magnus never got a chance, never got a position out of the opening. It went all wrong, and Anish made no inaccuracy in converting it to a full point. And there we see a lot of support for Anish from our chat as well. Just completely deserved for his display of extraordinary chess today. And with this win, he goes into the rest day as one of the potential sole leaders, really, depending on how the rest of the rounds go. But currently, Anish on a massive 3 out of 4. And it's not just about being high up there on the leaderboard. He's done it by defeating the world champion in a brilliantly played game.
And Magnus, he's going over the game with Anish right now. He probably is just trying to figure out, where did it go wrong? What would you have done if I had played this better move? And it's great to see him do that because, he's upset. The game did not go his way. It was not his day, but he loves chess. Both these players do. And to go over a tough game with one of the best players in the world, that still is a worthwhile experience. So Magnus is, of course, going to be upset about his day today. His quest to 2,900 was put on hold, but it's definitely halted for sure after today's action because Anish Giri is stealing those rating points.
We see amazing sportsmanship there by both of them as they discuss the openings, and Magnus there, it looks like he's mentioning that he just messed up, and it's going to be, I wish we had mics on the players and we could actually hear their thoughts, Robert. That would be amazing to hear their post-game analysis. But from what we can make out, Magnus there pointing at the f7 pawn, somewhere f6, knight h4 ideas. And I think these are the Queen's Indian ideas that we often see. The players right now are discussing the opening, because right after that, it just felt like huge trouble for Magnus. And there we see the arbiter telling them, there's an analysis room right down the hallway. Maybe take it there, guys. But of course, Anish and Magnus involved in intense analysis there. And chess is taking over right now.